Welcome to the Tegan Show. Long time no see. We are in Toronto, and there's been so much going on out here in this world. So much. Where do we get started from? So all these celebrities, everybody has an opinion these days, you know. The queen of rap, Nicki Minaj, very, very vocal about where she stands, letting you know who she's rocking with, and pretty much doing it with no concern whatsoever. Like, who would have thought that from 2016 to 2026, Nicki will be here right now? Are you still a Nicki supporter? Do you still stand Nicki? Do you still like her? Or are you more like, I don't rock with her? Personally, I think it's a tricky slope for Nicki. She has a die-core hard fans, and then there are those that are like, nah. So what is the agenda there, Nicki Minaj? What is the agenda? Who are you trying to really, really save or get? Speaking of celebrity worlds, now this new Netflix documentary about one of the biggest reality TV shows, America's Next Top Model, and you have all these exposés going on, and Tyra Banks is the villain. But you ask yourself, when you work with people, are they your friends or are they more of your work buddies? There's so much going on, and I'm here with somebody that is very much, very, very strong in her opinion, and she's the one and only Myah Elliott. Myah, good to have you on.
I'm so excited. Thank you
Myah,
for
good to have
having me.
you on. Myah, friends. When you work with people, are they your friends?
I'm friends with a lot of my coworkers. Vibe after one meeting. And if I don't mess with you, I will make it very clear that I don't mess with you. But I think I'm lucky to work in an environment where I like almost everyone I work with. So
I have this rule. My rule is this. If we work together, we don't follow each other on social media. I probably block you. I'm just saying. When I'm done with the job, then we can be friends.
Okay, that makes sense. I think I've worked a lot of jobs, but the job that I have now, I've been working there for 8 years.
So it's a safe space.
The other jobs,
yeah.
I was not friends with any of them.
Safe space. Myah, I was going through your social media and I saw you at the Grammys.
I was.
Okay, fill me in. What happened? What had happened?
It was a crazy day. It was very insightful to see how the full day of activities works, because there's a premiere ceremony where they hand out like 90% of the awards in the smaller categories, like best rap song, best R&B song, and all that stuff. So that was really fun. It was like a 2-hour ceremony that gets streamed to YouTube, and you can film in there, and it was a first come, first serve. I was sitting a couple rows away from Kehlani, which was insane, and I got to watch her win an award, so that was all fun. And then you move on to the red carpet where there's hundreds of people, photographers, interviewers, celebrities, content creators, walking around, taking photos, doing the glam bot, all of that fun stuff. And I kind of just walked through it, and then I planted myself in a spot where I could see all the celebrities walking by. So I saw Justin Bieber, I saw Pharrell, I saw Billie Eilish, I saw Lady Gaga, like crazy.
So with award ceremonies, people always say these awards are already determined before it even happens. I have an issue sometimes with the awards, especially the Best African Music Performance. Tyler's been winning that category like 2 years in a row now. She had this huge, song, the Water song that she had. You also have people that have actually put in the work, never won an award at all. So do you think that the awards are actually calculated, or do you feel that people that deserve to win actually win?
I feel like in the past, it has felt very calculated, but I believe it was the awards ceremony in 2025 where I guess the CEO or the head of the Grammys came out and was talking about that whole controversy with The Weeknd and how, there should be more clarity when it comes to the awards. I feel like since then, the awards have been pretty fair. It's like in the past, have disagreed with a lot of Grammy winners, but for the past 2 years, I didn't agree with everything, but I felt like it was more authentic and more spot on.
But I think there's a bit of bias as well, too, because end of the day, these are human beings that are actually voting, quote unquote, for somebody. So if you happen to know of somebody that knows somebody, you may not necessarily talk to the person one-on-one, but you're like, that's my guy or that's my girl, so I'm going to pull through for her.
Yeah. With categories like Best African Performance, I feel like I want to know what the demographic of the voters are.
Yeah.
Because maybe there are voters who are just completely unaware of the African music scene, and they kind of just pick the name that they know.
But even with best rap as well, let's be real. You have had a lot of first-time winners that deserve to win, and you've had people that are in the game for so long that haven't won. And you ask yourself, like, somebody who I just mentioned a couple of minutes ago,
Nicki
Nicki Minaj
Yes.
has always said that, no matter what she does, she's not going to win.
Right.
So you have like the likes of Doechii that are very much, talented as well, winning awards, Cardi B as well, too, a first-time winner. And then you ask yourself, like, is it based on merits or based on popularity?
Yeah.
For the committee.
It's very blurry. I would love to learn more about how, like, what a voter sees when they vote.
True.
I want to know the whole process because honestly, I want to be a Grammy voter. Okay. I want to be able to contribute to voting because I'm very active in the music community. I'd love to contribute to see who wins an award. Like, I think we need more clarity overall.
Speaking of clarity, Bad Bunny been very, very on our screens. Has had his huge moment with the Super Bowl performance. What do you think about Bad Bunny?
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit closed-minded last year about it.
Why?
Because I think I wasn't familiar with Bad Bunny.
Okay.
And I feel like that's kind of a normal human thing. When you're unfamiliar with something, you're kind of just like a little bit closed-minded about it. But, I love music. And so, at first when he was announced at the Super Bowl, I was like, I don't know. We'll see. I was a little bit confused, because I had my predictions.
Yeah.
I had the people who I wanted to see on there, especially after Kendrick did it. But I watched the performance, and it was one of the best I had ever seen.
I love the fact that people that always say, "Oh, there was no English being sung at the Super Bowl," Lady Gaga was actually there, so she sang in English for all you naysayers. She was there singing in English overall. I also feel that the Hispanic community has been so much important to the American, landscape that it's actually unique to see somebody that's from Puerto Rico, bad Puerto Rico impersonation, actually, really, take stance and, embrace all of, his Americanness as well.
Exactly. Seeing the guests that were even just standing on the
Cardi
stage.
B was there.
You see Cardi B, you see Jessica Alba, you see Pedro Pascal, all these Latin artists and actors who contribute to American culture. Like, it was kind of just showing, like, we are Americans.
But Cardi B is a big artist. Like, if I was a big artist, I'm sorry, you will not have me out here doing your cameo. I'm going to be there, doing like a small, 2-minute, like something. Like, I was like, Cardi B there. But then again, it shows you that very moment, it was more than just one artist.
Yes.
And I think that's powerful as well, too.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Chris Brown said the Super Bowl needs him. What do you think?
I don't think that they would agree to put him on that stage, but I have seen Chris Brown live.
He
could definitely do it. He can sing, he can dance.
Yeah.
He has hits. Like, he really ran the 2010s. He has the star power to do it, but there's obviously, given his controversial past, if he was chosen, it would face a lot of backlash, more than I feel like Bad Bunny would, more than Kendrick got, for sure.
Do you think Jay-Z will stick it out for Chris Brown? Because Jay-Z is part of Roc Nation or is a leader in Roc Nation and controls the final, decisions on who performs. So do you think Chris Brown and Jay-Z are in good terms?
They might be. It's hard to tell. I think Jay-Z has done such a great job curating and even making a decision like picking Bad Bunny. He knew there was going to be backlash, but it was one of the most viewed. So it doesn't seem like Jay-Z is afraid of backlash. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but it could happen.
I think there's some kind of executive out there that just has it for Chris Brown. Because at the end of the day, I always tell my friends this. Chris Brown is someone that could have equally had or have a huge career like Michael Jackson, of our current generation. He dances, he sings, he performs, but also, not that what he did then was good, but people also change, and the past is the past.
Yeah.
But maybe there's a PR tour he has to go. Maybe he goes on these shows. Maybe he does something in the community.
Yeah.
Maybe Rihanna even shows up if he performs. That would be a good one.
Yeah, I would love to see them perform together. I know they were back on good terms even after everything that went down with them. And I understand that there are people who aren't going to support Chris Brown, definitely hold accountability where it is due. But I also feel like if we also have the responsibility of holding accountability, we have to look at someone and realize that they can change. And also for someone like Chris Brown, who was famous as a child and dealing with substance abuse, that stuff messes with your head and it doesn't reflect your true image. And I think a lot of people don't see that. Mental health is very much real, and it makes you make decisions you wouldn't normally make. And I feel like we owe him a little bit of grace.
It'll be good to see him on the Super Bowl. It'll be really, really
I'm
good.
down for it if it happens.
It'll be good. I think it'll probably be one of the best.
1,000%.
One of the best. Myah, you are known for your strong opinions. Like, you are very much out there on social media, like talking, saying what you want to say. What is one thing that people are scared to say that you really, really feel passionate about?
Ooh, okay. I will stand 10 toes down on this. Some people agree, some people don't. I'm a firm believer in innocent until proven guilty, which a lot of people don't like. But for me, I think people can make claims out of anywhere and people will jump and believe it. I'm not saying if someone makes a claim that it's wrong off the jump, but I'm a very logical person. If someone is making a claim, I will keep it in the back of my head, but I'm not making a final decision until I see that evidence.
As a woman saying that, do you feel that other women will go harder on you for saying that? Because, most people would say, why can't you take her account or take what she's saying for face value? Right. So
I think a lot of people would get upset at that take. And again, I'm not saying, if someone says something, it's not true. I think we owe everyone the courtesy of, let's actually see evidence. I'm just going to keep it in the back of my mind. It's, if my friend comes up to me and said, well, this person says something, I'll keep it in the back of my mind, but I'm not going to immediately believe it. You know what I'm saying?
I think social media also these days, it's so much at our fingertips. Everybody can say something. We all have a comment. We all have an action, a reaction. So it's like everybody's word counts, but also everybody's word cannot be taken for face value because everybody has an opinion.
Exactly, especially because there are so many people on social media who don't show their face. They don't have their name. They can just go online and say anything, and people will believe it because they read it online and not do any research whatsoever. If I see something online, a headline or whatever it is, I always make sure I go and read the actual details because there's so much clickbait and false information, and I'm not going to be someone who reads something and runs with it.
True. Myah, quick question. When it comes to concerts, and I know you love music, who is on your Mount Rushmore of rappers?
Ooh, okay. Rappers just in general or rap performers?
Oh, that's a good dichotomy. Let's see. Okay, performers.
Okay.
Actually, no, rappers, because I feel like performing is a different genre on its own.
It really.
And there's no auto-tune, there's no writer for you.
There's a lot of rappers who can't perform.
True,
I'll say that.
True.
Okay, my personal Mount Rushmore of rappers, everybody knows this about me. Number one is Kendrick Lamar.
He's good.
I think he is.
Whoa, wait, what? You are in Toronto? What?
I have gotten this reaction multiple times.
I was like, pause. What?
He is my number one. And
so you're Team Kendrick over Team Drake? Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Not, okay. And I say that by saying I listen to Drake still. Okay. Like, come on. I grew up in Toronto.
The
Summer
Grassy,
2016.
The whole thing,
Views is one of my favorite rap albums of all time. I've been a fan of Drake for a very, very long time. I just think when I look at both of their discographies and what they bring to the rap community, I prefer what Kendrick has. I think Kendrick is a better lyricist. I think he brings more message to the table. Drake, he has his hits. He has his bangers.
I think Drake is also more of a product than Kendrick. Like, you can tell, like, Kendrick is more of, like, on the raw side of, like,
yes,
like raw as it is.
Yes, he has the storytelling. He has the activism. The way that he can communicate through rap is just unbelievable to me. So
Kendrick is on your Mount Rushmore, but I would never have expected you to say Kendrick. What?
Yeah, a lot of people are shocked when I say that.
Who else is there?
Okay, I'm gonna say these are as of right now.
Okay.
Right now, I'm putting JID.
Okay.
I love JID.
Okay.
Signed to Dreamville, which is J. Cole's label.
Okay.
He's incredible.
Okay.
Like, again, his storytelling,
true.
his mic presence, even his live performance, one of the best I've ever
so
seen.
JID.
He's been popping off lately.
Three more spots? Yeah, three more spots.
Three more spots? Ooh, this is so challenging. Okay, number 3, I'm going to put music and not personality, Kanye. I know he's been wilding in the news and he's been saying some crazy stuff. But if I'm just looking at it from music technicality, his production, his rapping, his influence, his versatility, he does the singing, he does the rapping, everything. He is one of the greatest to ever do it.
I think then, I don't think, what do you say
Not
now?
now.
But like then, right? Then,
I think
yeah.
I'm kind of mixing now
and then,
previous, retracting what I said before.
But I think also with Kanye as well too, he's calmed down quite a bit now.
Yeah, he has calmed down a little bit.
It's been a lot going on, with him over the past couple of years, so.
I think the reason why I bring him up right now is that I didn't grow up listening to Kanye and I didn't grow up listening to hip hop. I really did not start listening to Kanye seriously until the pandemic. And I feel like that's why his music is so fresh in my mind right now. Like he was dropping music, classic albums when I was like 4 years old.
Dropout, that's a good album.
Right. I was 4 years old when that dropped.
That's a good
but
album.
it's impacting me right now. So that's why I say his name.
And my favorite song from Kanye is Do You Realize You're a Champion in Your Eyes? When you play that song, listen, there's nothing can tell me.
Right? Can't tell me nothing. No. Yeah, he has such a creative mind. And I wish that
showed up more. Yeah.
I wish it kept going,
Yeah.
And I have one more?
2 more. I think 2 more. 2 more, yeah. 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I kind of do want to put Drake on here. I'm not going to lie.
No, I'm not going to let you do that. No. You can't choose a Drake and a Kendrick. No.
You can be a fan of both.
Well, for this particular purposes, you cannot be a fan of both.
If you say I can.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You said you're a Team Kendrick or a Team Drake. Ideal world, sure, but no. Let's stir the pot a bit more.
I'll stir the pot a little bit.
Yeah.
I think 2 more.
2 more.
Okay. This is hard. Honestly, right now, I'll put Doechii on there.
She's good.
I know she's much newer.
Good. She's good.
And a lot of people want to put their, big rap legends on there, but just from what she's done in the past
she had a big year
years,
too. Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, she's good.
Like I see her rap ability. I've seen her live. I saw her open for Kendrick.
Yeah, she's good.
She's a powerhouse, and I know she's gonna drop an album this year, and it's gonna shake up the game.
And the one thing I like about Doechii, and I think unlike other rappers, is that you see more of her come up more, and I think that's important because oftentimes there's this depiction of a rapper, either let's say being an immigrant, being from let's say under somebody's wing, or being a reality TV star. And to an extent, Doechii is just a girl from, I think Pennsylvania, right? Pennsylvania? Yeah. We're from the States. But she's
Florida.
Florida. Yeah. Tampa, Florida.
Yes.
Yeah,
Florida.
Tampa, Florida. Yeah. So she's like an everyday girl, and it's good to see like she's having her moments.
Yeah, you can see her come up. She was posting videos to YouTube.
Yeah.
Posting songs.
I think there was one
on
when
YouTube.
she got fired, and I'm like, I think there was a video.
Yeah.
Like, if I got fired, I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna call it a day.
She just said, "It's okay, I'm gonna make it," and that's exactly what happened. Like she's a powerhouse. I love everything about her.
Who's the last person on your list?
Last person on my list. I have 2 names in my head, and I'm trying to go bigger name or smaller name.
Okay, put the 2 in the hat. I'll choose one for you.
Okay, smaller name right now, Smino.
Okay, bigger name?
Honestly, Travis Scott.
True. Okay.
I love Travis Scott. Maybe he's not like a lyricist, but every time he drops an album, it's an experience. The production, I'm put into a different world.
True.
I love it.
And I think he's one of those artists his personal life does not overshadow his artistry. And I think that's good because sometimes the artist and the personal life are like intertwined.
Yes.
And it can be a lot. But some people that love music are like, I don't care what's in your personal life, just do the music.
Yeah. And you can tell he's passionate about it. The way he performs at his shows, like the atmosphere he builds with albums like Utopia and Astroworlds. They're like, I just feel like I'm somewhere else when I listen to his albums.
Myah, before you go, tell us about your work with Imagine Cinemas.
Yes. I'm a big advocate for watching movies in a theater. I've been working at a movie theater since 2018 and I'm now their brand ambassador. And for me, there's no place I'd rather watch a movie than in a theater. You know, eating that popcorn, being surrounded by other movie fans and watching a movie on a big screen. I will always advocate for that.
I think in this day and age, you have all the Netflix and Amazon Prime. Those are good, but I also miss the art of like going to a movie theater.
Yes.
A lot.
There's a sense of community.
An experience too.
It's an experience. It's a community. Like when you look at huge blockbuster movies like Avengers Endgame, when you have viral clips of people reacting to people dying, people coming back, like you can't get that on a streaming platform. Like those are the things I want to experience in the theater when everyone's laughing, everyone's jumping up, everyone's screaming. Like those make core memories. Watching a movie at home on your TV, sure, but it's not going to be a memory.
Not the same.
It's not the same.
Myah, I could go on and on and on. I feel like I know you from somewhere. Like in my previous life, I know we have just this limited time, but we could go on and on and on and on.
We could talk for hours. I'm a yapper.
Myah, it's been a pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much. For more information about Myah Elliott, follow her on Instagram at myah.elliott. On Instagram, we'll be back with more Tegan. We have a beautiful piece by David Delisca. He's a spoken word artist, a poet, and a writer. David, tell us more about this piece.
So this piece is called Collect Calls. It celebrates family dynamics and strength. It's a response to when my father was in prison for a couple years, and how even though there's space in between us, and even as a confinement happening, there's still fluidity of connection and love.
David, take it away.
Collect calls, timely conversation with my pops, verbal teleportation of motivation from my rock. Even if he's saying it just to say it, he believes that I could hold a nation, no shortcut. I gotta earn my chops, be slick enough or brave enough to untie the knots from my lungs, build a mill from the crumbs, build a kingdom from the gravel of the slums. On the real, we all unravel. But you can't run from who you are, to run from how you feel. If you run, how you gonna get far? But you can grow from who you were and grow into who you'll be. We all began as seeds. I only want what I need. I'm made of solar dust from an immigrant star. Should shine bright, I just gotta be. I'm an immigrant son. Borders and status do not define my galaxy. I'm never alone. The universe of my family is my cavalry. Love. Love is a good fight that stops me from battling me. Love. Love is a good fight that stops me from battling me. Love. Love is a good fight. Love is a good fight. Love is a good fight. I fight for love.